everyone, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Stitching with My LittleLoopsStitching, Flosstube number 12.
Yeah.
Hi, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, although we might put some other crafts in from time to time or sometimes. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and spending some time with us. So, unusually for us, it's only been a week since the last time we came to you, but we thought we'd come and show you a little bit of what we've done over the last week, and also we thought we'd show you some of our previous Halloween finishes from before, well, Halloween and autumn finishes from before we started making our Flosstube videos, so not something that you would have seen before. Also, we are going away on Friday to our caravan for Halloween, so we will be gone for 10 days or so, so it would have been a long time again before filming another one, so we thought we'd do one now and then we can do another one in 2 weeks time. So here we are. So we've got an FFO to show you, a fully finished object. We've got no finishes today. No new starts, but we have got some whips to show you. We've got no haul and a tiny little bit, literally hardly anything on life update. So hopefully you should have a short video today from us, guys. So we are going to get into it. So I have the fully finished object, so I'll show you that first. So I have finished Boo Squared by azfamilyzoo. So this one was stitched on a 14 count light green Ada, using all the called for DMC colours but in CXC threads, and I finished it onto this pumpkin stand. So this was from, we showed it in the last video of haul, but I've just painted it and we've finished it. I've mounted it, I've put the broomstick on the bottom, and then I just made a little bow, put a little button on top of there, and then the back of it has just got what I normally do, which is the felt, the date, and also the a little ghost charm. So that is now up for display. It made it just before Halloween, so I was pleased about that one. So that's our fully finished object. So now we're going to go into our whips. So do you want to do on yours?
Okay. So I finally decided to work on this one. On the Beach from Little Loops. We got this at the Floss Friends summer retreat.
Yeah.
And I haven't worked on it for ages. So this is what it looks like now. So last night I did the whole of the flip flop, which took the whole night for me. Very long. I don't actually know what this is stitched on. It's 14
It came in the
oh my god.
It came in the kits, didn't it? So
it's 14 count.
it's actually showing quite nicely today.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and there is
Sammy
marks.
put all these together. So it was all kitted up.
Yeah.
So it's 14 count Ada and all the called for threads. So yeah, that's what we've done. The needle minder was from the retreat,
box thing,
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That is that one. So I will show you one of mine now. So the first one I worked on is this one, which is the Addams Family, and as you'll recall last time I'd already done the words and the lower half of Wednesday, so I've actually managed to finish her now. This chart is by Good Morning Maui. So this has been stitched on a 14 count Ada, which is an unknown colour, and it's from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. Oh no, I lied, completely lied. I haven't finished her at all. Because I only put in 153, I think it was, stitches. So I think the reason is because I hadn't got the face colour. I think I need to kit up, find the face colour. I think that's what the problem was.
It's probably in something else.
Well, it's not in any of my Halloween projects because they're all in one thing. So I'm going to have to get that colour or find it. So basically I've just done the hair on her. So that's as far as I've got. But I do like working on that one. It's really nice and easy stitching. I could have done with doing some more, but I didn't want to start another person because then I would have just had more that have just got black in them and not actually finished, so it would have looked like a real mishmash of things. So I put it down and worked on something else. So that's my good morning Maui.
Okay, and then this is my last whip, which is more Halloween. So this is October 9 patch from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and I got quite a good bit done on this actually. So I did, since last time, this row, but instead of the purple bows which is on all of the ghosts, I did black bows at the top, and then I started on the border. So I feel like I got quite a good bit done.
So what's that on? Is that on a grey? It looks like a grey.
Yeah, 14 count something.
Looks like a grey Ada to me.
Yeah, so that's actually all the little motifs done now. It's just the border left, which I always leave the border till last on all of my things, if it has a border.
Okay, so my next one is my Christmas Donkey by Bothy Threads. So you've seen this one before. I was working on this one on the 13th of every month, but I'm decided that I was going to try and do it as more of a focus piece and try and
get it by winter.
Try and get, yeah, the thread's stuck on my needle mine. Just try and get a little bit more progress in it. It's not always working, but I'm trying to do some most days at some point. But even if I can get some in every other day, it's still much better than once a month. So this is where I'm up to. So I now have a robin, and I've started on the second robin. So this one will come here. There's one more robin this side, and then it's some snow and the wall.
I feel like the wall would be quite a long time.
Yeah, it's quite confetti as well because there's different colours in it. So, but yeah, I love I'm loving it. Everything is from the kit. So the fabric is a 14 count Ada, and then all the colours are DMC. I think they're DMC. I'm not sure actually if Bothy Threads do DMC, but regardless, they're all in the kit. So that's what I'm up to on that one. So hopefully you'll see a bit more progress on this one each time rather than a tiny little bit. And hopefully I'll start doing more of that sort of trying to get something in on a morning on one of mine, especially as it's getting a bit darker now at night time. If I can try and get something in on a morning and then do a little bit at night, that's better for me. Have you finished?
Yeah, I've got no more whips.
Okay. So my next one is this one. So this is the Edgar Allan Poe treat by the Tiny Modernist. So as before, this one has come in a kit that I got from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. So it was included the threads, the fabric, floss drops, needle minder, and some scissors, I think. So, and this is where I am up to on this one. So the last time I had done this, and this, and come across here, so I finished this part and done that and that. So I'm now going to come I think I'm going to come across this way now and do the rest of that line, which would be, no, where am I? This side. It's going to be this side. I'm really enjoying this one. I like the fact it's minimal colours as well, really. But every colour shows up really well. The white and everything shows up really well on this fabric, which again is showing true to colour today. So we've got some good lighting going on, which I don't know why, because we have already had rain this morning. We've had some pretty awful weather. Yeah, obviously people that know us and know that we're in the UK. We've had some pretty awful weather, which, although we knew Scotland, I think, was going to be hit quite badly by this storm Babette that's just come through. I don't think the Midlands thought that there was going to be quite as bad as was. We've had quite a lot of flooding. Our river is up at the minute, and I'm not sure whether it's peaked or not, but we've got flooding, road closures and things here. So we couldn't get to our caravan this weekend because every road pretty much.
Nan and Grandad did.
Yeah, they've got a 4x4, so they tried, but I would have been sort of nearly 24 hours after them leaving here. And by that point, all of the roads were closed off going there. So we'd have had no chance. And I wasn't risking it, considering we're going this weekend anyway. But yeah, so anybody that has been affected by it, I know Sammy has been and was evacuated. Sammy from Little Loops.
That's bad.
Yeah, that was awful. And we are thinking about you, because although we're not affected, our town gets flooded every single year. So even though we have flood defences, no, we've not seen it up to that point before. So although we don't understand what you're going through, we as a town have seen the devastation of flooding. So yeah, we are thinking about you and anybody else that's been affected with these weather conditions. So yeah, I will get on to my next whip.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one is this one, which is Smell My Feet by La Di Da. This one is a freebie pattern. And this one is stitched on 14 count peach Ada. And I have finished off the shoe, I did the tights, and I have done the oar in the middle. So I've got trick, treat, the other shoe, and then the border to do on that one.
This lighting's really good today.
It is, it's showing really well. I'm not sure how many of these are actually going to get finished by the end of this month, because I'm working on my Halloween stuff till the end of this month, which is only literally, a couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks away. And then I will be putting it down and potentially moving back onto my Christmas things to work on those up until Christmas. So although I'm working on a range of things, I don't think they're going to see any more or many more finishes coming out of that one. So they will probably be put away until next year. Or actually, saying that, I'm not really a seasonal stitcher, so if I decide to pull it, I could decide to pull it out next year, or if I really want to, while I'm doing Christmas stitching. So I'm not really a seasonal stitcher. I do just pull whatever I'm feeling. Like currently at the minute, I have this urge, and I'm trying to stop it, but I have this urge to pick up my House of Christmas, which is my big one. It was by Galliana Cross Stitch Designs, who is now no longer selling them, but they are being sold through Historischer Stickmuster, I think it is. So all her designs are available there, but I'm trying really hard not to do it because I want to pull it out like in a couple of weeks from my Christmas one. So anyway, my next one, I'm waffling a little bit. I said it was going to be less today, but I seem to be waffling. The next one I worked on is this one. So Broomstick Cafe I picked up on this one. And
you're pretty close to being done.
Yeah. So this one is stitched on 14 count Unknown Ada, again from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. I stitched 421 stitches in this, so I finished off I think I had, the last time I was with you, I had broom and the sea. So I finished off the stick, the cafe, all the writings of the tea, the coffee, the witch's brew. And over here I've started on the broomstick that comes down there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that one. That they're all done in DMC colours, but CXC threads, all of them. I didn't tell you the Smell My Feet one, the La-di-da one, I put in 366 stitches, and the Edgar Allan Poe, I put in 408 stitches on that one. So that's where I'm up to there. So I've got one more to show you, which is what I stitched on last night. However, I'm not...
It's because your fabric's been folded.
I'm not entirely happy with something, so I want your opinion and advice on something.
I think it looks good.
But I don't... So, this is what I pulled out, Jack and Sally. So, the last time you saw it, I literally just had the white of the head done. So, I have done
him now.
The rest of him, including the backstitch, which there is backstitch in his outfit. However, this is where I'm not happy, because the backstitch just looks like, well, I know what backstitch is, but it doesn't look like I think it should look, which is basically his stripes on his outfit. It just looks like lots of little dotty lines, and I don't know if that's what, because you can't really do long stitches, because some of these long stitches are like, they would be the whole length of one of his, so from the top of his jacket all the way down, and that's just too long for me. So I don't know what you think, but I'm not overly impressed or happy.
I
Not
like
impressed,
it.
happy. Let's put it that way. It doesn't look, to me, it doesn't look like the stripes on his outfit. It just looks like I've just done a load of white things to him. So yeah, this is on a 14 count Ada, again from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. Again, the fabric is showing true. The chart is from Good Morning Maui, and this one I put in 216 stitches last night, and it is DMC colours but CXC threads. So that is where I'm up to on that one. So although it's only been a week, we've still got some fairly good amount of stitching, both of us really. So you never know, during the winter we might come back with a weekly update.
Gosh.
When we're here more, because it'll mean shorter videos for you guys, because we won't, by now you see we'd nearly have been done. We'd have got it down to half an hour, but we're showing you some pillow finishes. So
yeah.
So like I said, we've got no haul to show you. I've not been buying anything this time, or maybe anything that I've bought hasn't come through. I'm not sure. So we are going to move on, and I'm going to let Lauren start with our previous, so these are previous Halloween and autumn finishes that we have done. So we made a few notes going back through our Instagram on things like what we could find out, fabrics and stuff like that. So
what is that one?
That one.
Oh, okay. So this is October Pillow by Tiny Modernist.
So this is, I've done all of this, all of these. This I got as a free chart in I think it was one of the magazines, Cross Stitcher or something like that. But this chart is actually sold on Tiny Modernist website, and it is all the monthly pillows. And I did in 2021. I did one a month and finished them, so they come out each time. But this, Lauren just wanted to do this one because it's her birth month. So
yeah. So that's the front, and then that's the back. It's stitched on 14 count white Ada, it looks like.
yeah,
I don't know.
it probably was then, because 2021 is only when we were really, that's the first year we were getting back. I started something end of 2020, I think. 2021 is really when we were doing stuff, so a lot of it was just for the white Ada.
Yeah, with the back charm. I don't know where this fabric from.
Probably Abakhan.
Yes, that's my first pillow.
Okay, so my first one that I'm going to show you is this one, which was finished slightly differently, but I finished it. So I'm going to show you the chart first. So this one is, it's Autumn House by Brooks Books Publishing. It's a free chart and there are 4 of them. So they're from the House of All Seasons range, which you can either do together, because they actually, the trees will meet up just for the different seasons. So they'll just change as you go. So I was going to do that originally, just do them as 4. And then I thought, no, I'll just do each one. And although I've only done 2 so far. So
what's the other one?
I think it's the summer one, but I haven't fully finished it.
Or the spring?
No, because too many other charts have
the winter one's my favourite.
been coming in.
It's got a snowman, I think.
Yeah, I need to kit it up though. There's quite a few colours in them, because like the trees have got quite a lot of confetti in them. However, from going to something like the bothy threads kit, and all you guys that do Heaven and Earth designs and full coverage, it's nothing. But when I started doing this, it was quite a lot again for me to
you actually didn't put when you did this on the back?
I haven't put it on the back, but I've got the details and I write everything down. So this was 2021 as well. This is a 14 count white Ada, and it would be using all the DMC colours, the same as Lauren's, because at the time I didn't use anything else other than DMC. So originally, like I said, I finished it like this, which to be honest I don't like anyway, because I haven't, like, the corners aren't right. You can tell the difference when you do things more frequently, when you fully finish things, to when you've just started it. But I can't do anything else with it, so it is what it is. But I originally put magnets on the back and just attached it to a board, but I need to try and sort it out a bit better than what it is, because the magnets aren't staying properly. So I don't know if I'm gonna, because I wanted to swap it out from the same board really seasonally, but it wasn't really working like that. So anyway, this time I've just mounted it on an easel like that. So that's how it's going, which actually I'm quite happy with. And in which case I might just do a board, like a border finish. So mount this on another piece of backing, and then I might just do them on the easels each time. So that is Autumn House by Brooks Books Publishing, which is freebie. She's got a lot of freebies on her webpage, and also items, sold items. So I'll have a look on there.
Okay, so my next one is October Flip It by Lizzie Kate. Stitched on 14 count tea coffee dye Ada with the DMC colours. And this charm came in the pattern thing, and I think it was from the Nimble Thimble.
I'm not sure if it was Nimble Thimble or if I got it from 123 Stitch when I made an order. I can't remember, because Lizzie Kate are quite difficult to get over here. So and sometimes it's one of my favourite people. Yeah, you like Lizzie Kate designs, don't you? So.
And again, I did this because it was my birth month, but also because I like the Halloween pumpkin things. And so this is the back. Pretty sure this is from Abakhan.
Yeah, probably. Most of my fat quarters and fabrics and stuff are from Abakhan.
This was also finished in 2021.
Yeah, most of them were finished in 2021.
Yeah.
So which means we've not done many Halloween things in 2022.
No. I probably haven't done any.
You haven't done any.
No. So there we go.
Okay, so the next one I will show you is this one, which is Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. This one is stitched on 14 count Murky Ada, and which is quite soft really, and it's fine. I mean, it's showing up quite well, but some of the things aren't.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but I stitch in hand. I'm a bit better now because some of Megan's fabrics are quite soft as well, so I'm getting a bit more used to it. But yeah, this is using all the called for DMC colours.
I thought you only did that last year.
No, I got it out. So that's the front there, and the back is the same backing as Lauren's. I got my 2021 charm and my little ghosty. So yeah, that's that one.
You've got your little dough ball there.
Yeah.
Dough bowl.
I've also got the same. I'll just show you this one as well because this is the same one. This is my October's pillow. So again, it's from Tiny Modernist. There's a set.
Backing there.
My backing is yeah, just a grey one with the bat seems to be.
No, that's how he is. He's just like very like muscular. You know what I mean? Very veiny.
No, okay. So the bat's upside down or doing whatever. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but
wait, I think he goes that way. And he's like veiny, a little bit veiny. There.
Okay. Thanks for that, Lauren.
Probably because I chose the charm.
Probably. Again, that was done back in 2020. So.
This is my next one. So it is Halloween Pumpkins by Dream.
Well, I've just these. There was quite a few. It's a freebie chart, so there's a few different Halloween things on one chart. So it's not called Halloween Pumpkins, but if you go on, Doreen Jones does basically freebies every Friday, or pretty much every Friday, on her, I think it's a Facebook page. So if you go on to that and go into her albums, there'll be Friday freebie charts, and this is in one of them.
Yeah. So this is stitched on 14 count hand dyed Ada with DMC colours, which I think is just 310 and then some sort of orange. The stitches actually are really bad here. Look at that. And then this is the back. 2021 charm and a spider web. But yeah, I was going to do the whole of the page actually, but I only managed to do 2. And they're really easy though, so I might do more.
You might do. Okay, my next one, so this is an autumn one. So this is When I Think of Autumn by Pantini. I've done all of the seasonal ones. They are also his monthly ones, which I really like those as well. I've got one in my stash, which is When I Think of Stitching. There's loads and loads and loads of them, but this is the When I Think of Autumn. So this one is done on 16 count Rustico Ada, and it is in the DMC threads. Again, it's done in 2021, so it's got the
You got this from
comes with the comes with the buttons, and then on the back it's just back in 2021 charm and a little pumpkin. So that's that one.
Okay, my next one is Halloween Spider by Dream Jones.
So this is off the same pattern as that one.
Yeah. So it's stitched on 14 count hand dyed Ada using DMC, which again it's the same orange with the 310.
Yeah.
With the little cobweb back stitch, which you would have done.
And still would have done.
Still do a back stitch. And that's the back, and then a little spider charm with 2021. I actually don't like spiders, but cross stitch, it makes me want to stitch them because I've also got another spider. Cross stitch makes them look cute, yeah. Cross stitch makes things look cute.
They don't look like the big long, although that one has got long legs, but they don't look like those horrible long ones that just run across the floor.
Get on with your next one.
Okay.
Daddy long legs is actually the worst because they fly and then they disappear and then they come back.
Okay, so the next, I'm going to show the next three because they're all from the same pattern. So these ones, I'll do them individually in a minute, but these ones are from a pattern called Halloween Trio by Puntini again. So you get the pattern and the buttons for all three in the chart. Again, it was from the Nimble Thimble. So this one is Born to Spook, and it's got the spider charm. And then I got the pin pack as well, which wasn't included in it, but I bought them. So the pin pack in this one, I've got the cat.
Is that a bat?
And the bat.
I always got confused what that was since the day you bought it.
Yeah, it is. It's a bat. The cat and the bat in that one. And then the button is the spider. And the backing fabric is that with a 2021 charm and spider charm. So that's Born to Speak. Then there is Trick or Treat, which is from the same pack as that one, which is got the candy cane button. And then
candy corn, not candy cane.
Sorry.
That's Christmas.
I was doing so well until then.
Now you've lost track. Candy corn button.
The ghost pin and the witch's hat pin. And then I put sweet and 2021 charm and just more of a plainer backing fabric. And then this one is Knock Knock. So this one again has got the sweets for buttons. It's got the candy corn and the pumpkin pillow. And then the backing fabric is that one with 2021 charm and a pumpkin charm. And all of these are done on 16 count tea and coffee dyed Ada using all the DMC threads. So that is that one.
Okay, so my next one is this spider pillow. It's from Pinterest, the pattern, and it's done on Binker with chosen wools because I always used to stitch on Binker. Oh, this is done in 2022.
That was probably when we finished it because I don't know when you stitched it. That was probably
2020 when I first started, I think. That means I've been stitching for 3 years.
I think you started in 2021 because I think I started the House of Christmas in, I think it was November.
I have all my first things I stitched.
Although that doesn't sound right either.
I have all my first things I stitched in folder somewhere. So these have got little wellies on them. I actually remember finishing this, like, not fully finishing, but finishing it out the caravan.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we sat on the decking. Don't know why I remember that, but I just do. And then that's the back with all the spiders. And then the spider web.
So this one was fully finished in 2022. She didn't finish.
No. I finished stitching it in about 2021, I think. But then we didn't know.
I'm pretty certain you did, unless you just found it and decided you just wanted to finish it off. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I put it all in a little folder to finish.
Lauren doesn't do very well with writing things down. And
I don't at all.
Her Instagram page is
I actually only started having a diary in 2022.
Yeah, so anything prior to that is a little bit hit and miss, whether I put things down on my page or whatever before then. So, anyway, next one I did is this one, which, as it's out for display at the minute, it doesn't normally have this on, but this is Trick or Treat by Doreen Jones. So this is a freebie. It was actually a stitch along. It would have been 2021 as well. And it came out in parts. So the first part, each character was a part and some of the words at the bottom. This I found quite difficult to keep up with because there is a lot of backstitch on this. I love how it turns out, but Doreen Jones is heavily known for her backstitch, which makes the characters and the things that she does lovely, but it was a bit of a chore for me, to be honest. I was quite pleased when it was finished. I think I did half it and then had a bit of a break and picked it back up again at the end of the
your
year.
car piece, wasn't it? Because you used to sit in the car when I was doing ballet.
Yeah, I did pick it back up again at the time. So yeah, this one is stitched on. Let me just pull my notes. Sorry. 14 count Ada it's called Dirty, and it is all the DMC threads. But this is still a freebie again on her page, and I do love it. Like, I do like it.
Dad made this.
It's just
wooden.
Yeah, it's backed on some pallet wood that my husband made into it.
Ooh,
so it's quite heavy, really. But and
all
then
that
it's
white
been
is half
mounted.
stitches.
Yeah. So there's that one, and that was stitched again in 2021.
Okay.
Another one.
Yeah, need to flick. Okay, so this is Vintage Witch by the Little Stitcher, stitched on 14 count tea coffee dies with 310.
That's a freebie chart as well, isn't it? That one.
I bigged this up so much before I stitched it. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. And it is, but then I stitched it and I didn't like it.
No, you tried to avoid stitching all the black, didn't you? You hated it.
But I did the outline as usual, but it took ages for me. But, you know, it looks quite cool now. And then that's the back. I swear I've used this in so many things that I've got that one.
Yeah, we have. I've still got a tiny little bit of it left as well.
This is 2022, which actually I think I did finish it there.
Yeah, you did. So you have got one in 2022.
It looks cool now, it's just not at the time when I stitched it. I've actually only got one left.
Yeah, so have I. So this one is a framed piece. So this is... try and get it right with glare. That's probably better. Spooky Spruce by Carolyn Manning. Now, I said I didn't like all the back stitch in the previous one, and in that year, so this was done in 2021 as well, in that year I seem to have chosen two patterns which had quite a lot of back stitching. So if I can try a little bit. Again, I really like it. I like the end product, the end result of it. But yeah, quite a lot of back stitch again. This one was done on, well, I've written down 14 count white Ada in my notes, but that doesn't look white to me. It looks more ivory or cream. So I think I wrote it down wrong in my notes, to be honest. That looks like a cream Ada to me with all the called for DMC threads, and it was finished in 2021. Now, every time I'd pull this out and look at it, you can tell that I framed this in 2021 because the border is not straight and it bugs me. And I know that you can't always get the borders straight. But I think I probably pinned this, whereas now I tend to lace my framing pieces. So that might be why. And in time I might go back and lace it and see if I can get it a bit different. But for now it comes out and it's on display. So, and I've got more things to do, I suppose, and take things out and relace things. But I suppose if it was out all year round it might annoy me a little bit more, but as it's only a seasonal piece, yeah. So that is my last one to show you.
I actually have one more, but then I already showed that in the last video, and that was Bad Witch Good Shoes, so I'm not going to show it in this one because
these are just ones that we've done before we actually started Flosstube, because the others you'll have already seen. So
yeah, so this is I'm just calling it Little Bat from Abakhan. It came as a kit. with the
I think they're called
Ada.
stitchlets or something like that. The kits are.
Or tiddlers.
I'm not sure. They're in that type of range of
In the Halloween
kit
range.
type.
But basically this is came as a kit. So I used all the threads and I used the 14 count white Ada. I didn't actually like this to start off with, but then I actually really did like it in the end. This is not actually got another charm, it's just got a 2021 charm on it. So yeah, that was my last finish.
Okay, so we hope you liked looking back at some of the things. But all of these are on display currently at the moment in our house, or Lauren's got hers in her room.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next thing I'm going to go on to briefly is the Flosstubers that we've watched this week, just to give a bit of a shout out to them. So we've been watching some of Stitching by the Shore. So Laura, she does weekly Flosstubes, and we've got a bit behind, so we're trying to catch up a little bit again.
I've only got one more to catch up with, actually.
Yeah, which was only put out a couple of days ago, I think, so we're not too bad. We've also been watching Alba Stitcher, so that's Amanda again. She is in Scotland, and I'm not sure exactly where, so I hope she's safe and well, because they've had quite a hard time with this storm. I've also been catching up or picked up on the August 1823 stitches, so Angie and Sally. Loving all of your progress and all of your whips. A new one I've just watched, which I don't think Lauren watched, but she was at our retreat, and she's not done a video for a while, but she's done a new one, and it's the Penguin cross stitch Chloe.
Who was that?
I can't explain it to you, you'd have to watch a Flosstube, but I was looking at it. So, which I'll get Lauren to watch that as well. But she does a lot of penguins as it is, so there's a lot of penguins and stuff like that on there. But I really like your Flosstube as well. I've been also watching the Aussie Stitcher in Texas, so that's Amy. So yeah, go check her out. She's got some great ones. She does some Frosted Pumpkin, Autumn Lane Stitchery. She's got a couple of bigger projects as well. We've also been catching up with Lynn, the Lancashire Stitcher. She's been away looking after her mum, but she's back again. So yeah, go and watch her. And then we've also been catching up a little bit with Stacey, the 911 Stitcher. So I will put all of the links to those channels below in the description box. And we'll try and go and, if you don't, you probably do already, because most of those are
pretty popular.
Yeah, we've also caught up with, which I didn't put on here, we also watched Made by Michelle McGraw. So we've also put her latest one.
Her dogs.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Her dogs were barking all the way through because she's got a bird or something stuck in a summer house, and she wouldn't come out, and they were barking all the time. But she's just, her son has just got married, so
yeah,
she's been away for a little bit. But yeah, I'm liking. She's been doing quite a lot of pillows and smalls for the last couple of years, so she started pulling out some of her bigger projects, and I quite like seeing some of those again. So that's nice. So that's what we'll do that. Hopefully every time we come back now, start making a bit of a note and giving some shout outs to some other Flosstubers. So yeah, that's it, I think, in terms of life update, which if you want to leave now, that's fine, but it really isn't anything huge. It's literally 5 seconds of we'll see you next time. Hopefully it'll be in 2 weeks, so we come back on the Sunday, and hopefully we'll see you again on the Monday.
I don't think I'll have too much stitching because I don't really stitch a lot of the caravan.
No, she probably doesn't, and there's a lot of Halloween stuff going on, but I will still be.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you again if you stay in for the life update. everything is pretty good. Obviously there was a lot last week. So not a huge amount really this time. Not been doing much really. Lauren's been doing her work. I've been at work. Ethan's been at college. Yeah, everyone's been at work really. Obviously, like I said, we didn't go down to the caravan because of the flooding. Our river is still rising, which I've already said. Hopefully it will peak today and then drop. We've got too much damage. But yeah, we are hoping to go away on Friday. We will be away for 10 days. In that time, we'll be doing some Halloween things. We dress our caravan up in Halloween.
We do pumpkin carving, which maybe we could get some photos.
Carving. Yeah, we do pumpkin carving.
Trick or treat.
Yeah.
At the caravan.
Yeah, there's trick or treating round the caravan park with people that want to participate in it, and the children are supervised by their parents. And yeah, other things will be going on around the area, so I'm sure we'll dip in and out of that. And then we have like an end of season party because the site closes down the weekend that we come home. And
that's Ethan's birthday.
Yeah, the day of the end of season party is Ethan's birthday, so he
gets a little party.
He'll be 17 on that day, and then we will come home on the Sunday, which is bonfire night, and then me and my husband go back probably the following weekend to properly close it down without the children. We go back for the day, because we have to pull everything from walls, seating, drain it all down, make sure all the water is out of the system.
And it's a miserable couple of months.
Fully thingy it down.
And it's Christmas.
And yeah, Christmas is up from now up till Christmas is quite nice because you're still busy with stuff. But January and February are quite dull months, waiting for it to back open again. But we are lucky. We know we are lucky to have what we've got. To be able to go away as much as we do, we are lucky for that, so we are grateful. But that's where we will be. So we will be back hopefully on that Monday. I'm anticipating being back on that Monday to do a catch up, so that we're not doing really long videos. Also saying that we're into 47 minutes now. So we are I'm going to go. Hopefully try and get it under 50 minutes. Thank you for coming back and watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really appreciate
us some
you.
Advice on Jack and Sally.
Yeah, tell me what you think about. Also, thank you to everybody who commented last week with what scent was your favourite of the thread conditioners.
I don't know what happened last week. It was crazy.
Yeah, we've been quite quiet today, guys. You all, really? I think you had enough of us last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently lemon seems to be the most popular, in case you're interested, the most popular thread conditioner.
Well, they like what I like, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Sure do. Okay, so we are going to get off here. We're going to let you get back to watching some of the Flosstubers. So that's it from us. Thank you for joining us. We will see you again, like I said, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time. If you celebrate Halloween, I hope you enjoy whatever you're doing. If you don't, then have a good couple of weeks.
Get some stitching done.
Yeah, do some stitching, enjoy yourself, wrap up warm, stay safe. Yeah, take care and happy stitching. Bye.